Today I want to show you my base alternative for Elder Scrolls Call to Arms, right after this. Hey everybody, Sam here from the Tabletop Hub, your one-stop shop for all things tabletop. And whenever I received Elder Scrolls Call to Arms, the most recent kind of launch from Modiphius, one of the things that really took me by surprise, or that I was kind of annoyed at, especially with the high-impact polystyrene pack, which is what I had gotten, was the fact that the bases were just plain flat bases. There was no kind of detail about them. They weren't scenic bases, and coming from Fallout Wasteland Warfare, where the bases are stunning and they're really, really cool and they really add to the model, it was a little bit jarring and a little bit disappointing. Now, if you purchase the resin miniatures, I believe they have scenic bases, but for the high-impact polystyrene stuff, you don't. And at the time, I was really, to be honest, I was really worried about how I was going to make the bases look good, because basing is not something that I'm amazing at. For me, it's just like, put PVA on the base, dunk it into some gravel, we have a base, and that's kind of the extent of where my knowledge and expertise go. So it was very timely, actually, whenever MicroArt Studio reached out to me after being featured in one of our kind of 5 pieces of terrain videos to say that they actually had some custom bases, some unique bases that they wanted to send over for me to have a little look at. So they sent over 2 different ranges. One of them is Dwarven Ruins, and the other one was a Cathedral Ruins. There's a proper name for it. I'll leave a link to them down in the description where you can actually see both ranges. But whenever they came through, the Cathedral Ruins ones were super chunky. I've actually used these in a couple of videos so far, including the painting tutorial for the skeletons, which I'll leave, I think it'll be in this corner. I'll leave for you to go and check out, where you can see them all painted and how they look with a miniature. But they just totally fitted the aesthetic of Skyrim and Elder Scrolls Call to Arms, that I thought this is a perfect opportunity for me to not have to do bases myself. So I'll have a couple of kind of close-up shots for you to look at here. And obviously I should say, MicroArt Studio, they sent me these bases over for free. They haven't paid me to make this video. I'm just making it because I actually think these are great products and great little bases that if you're like me and you suck at basing, it's definitely something that you could have a little look at. Now, if you're buying these bases for yourself, I believe they come under €10. It's either £10 or €10. I'll leave the exact pricing up on screen for you as well. But the Dwarven Ruin bases are actually what I'm going to be using for the Stormcloaks and possibly the Imperial Legion, kind of guys that may be on the interiors. The Cathedral Ruins, like I said, it's what I've used for my skeletons, and equally for the Draugr as well. Basically any of the Dungeon Delve enemies and Dungeon Delve minis that I would be using are all going to be using those kinds of ruins, because it just fits. So if, like me, you got the high impact polystyrene miniatures for Elder Scrolls Call to Arms and you don't really know what you're going to do to base them, I would say definitely check these out. Obviously they have a wide range of kind of scenic bases for you to choose from, but as I'm playing Elder Scrolls Call to Arms right now, this is the kind of stuff that I was really interested in, and it's definitely something that I'm going to be looking into for future miniatures as well, where I don't have the skill set to make my bases look good. I'll let MicroArt Studio do it for me. So first of all, thank you to MicroArt Studio for sending these across. I'll leave links in the video description where you can go and check them out. But in the meantime, folks, have a great rest of your week, and I'll speak to you all soon.